Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I have no idea when you're listening to this, but I'm recording this as the second video. So yesterday I recorded a very small 8-minute lecture, and I managed to upload it, make the video, got it onto YouTube. But it's still very surreal to me. It's like I know I have the experience, so I guess I will find a way to repeat it today and to bring the recording from today into another upload. But I'm definitely in the finding my feet stage. So maybe you too are either finding your feet doing yoga, or in a different area of your life, you're somehow finding your feet. You're either still in that phase I was in yesterday where you're like, okay, I have no idea how we're going to do this. Or you have done it once. You're kind of like dreading repeating it. So, today's video is called Finding Your Feet. So it's about standing. We're going to do standing poses. I took off my shoes, but otherwise I'm just in my regular gear. Don't have a yoga mat. So maybe that is something that really works for you as well. You don't need a yoga mat for this one. Just take off your shoes and stand up tall. So now place your feet very comfortably. So a little bit wider, and let the toes point in a diagonal. So the toes are pointing out. It's a very relaxed way of standing. And then bring the awareness to your shoulders. Exhale and drop the shoulders. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And bring your awareness to your belly. And just think of your belly as kind of like a balloon. Feel if you can inhale and feel the belly expand. And can you exhale and feel the belly flatten? And then bring the awareness to the feet and feel if you can sway a little bit. So swaying is like grass in the wind or twig in the wind. You sway from front to back, forward and backward. So it's a very small movement, but internally it feels a little bit exciting, perhaps. So you're in this very comfortable stance and you're swaying forward and backward like a little twig in the wind or grass in the wind. And then you're going to sway from left to right. So this is definitely more difficult. Will feel really weird. What you're basically doing is bring the weight onto your on one foot, and then you bring the weight into the other foot. And it's an entirely different experience from swaying from to back. But you're now swaying left to right. you're bringing the weight onto your left foot and then onto your right foot. And relax the shoulders and relax the arms and relax the hands. And now let your head kind of like follow or flop naturally left to right as well. So it's almost like you're like dancing, like very shy little dance. And now bring your awareness to your hips and make a figure 8 or the infinity sign with your hips. So that means that every time your hips moves to the side, you start with the hip forward, and then you circle it back, and then the other hip goes forward and back. So the figure 8, a lying 8, or the infinity sign. So you now also have a wiggling, dancing, swaying movement with the hips. And then you let the movement come to center and you release. So open the eyes and just shake out your legs one by one. So you're standing on one leg and you're just shaking out the foot from the other leg. And you just switch your feet every now and then. I don't know if you've ever done this consciously, but it's actually a very interesting exercise, because if your leg is completely relaxed, then your foot draws circles if you shake out the leg. So maybe you can also see a difference between one leg and the other, like the leg that's a little bit more tensed up, the foot doesn't make circles, and maybe the other leg where you're more relaxed, the foot does make circles. And then you come back to center. We're going to do a little balance pose. So shift the weight onto your left foot. And place the right foot on the inside of the ankle. So the right heel is on the inside of your left leg. And you can leave the big toe on the floor. If you're like, well, this is way too easy with my big toe on the floor. And you place that right foot further up, maybe the inside of the calf of the lower leg, maybe even a little bit higher. Just a very light touch between the foot and the leg. Breathe to your belly. Let the inhale make the belly bigger. And on the exhale, the belly relaxes. Now, take the foot down and do the other side. So you shift the weight to your right foot and place the left foot on the inside of your right leg. Again, start very low on the leg. So the left heel touches the inside of the right leg and the left big toe is still on the floor. Again, maybe this is very accessible to you and you're like, I want more action. You take the foot higher up to the inside of your calf muscle, or even a little bit higher. Very light touch between the foot and the leg. Let the belly expand on an inhale. And let the belly relax on the exhale. Take the foot down. And shake out the legs. So doing one warrior pose. So warrior poses are part of the standing poses in yoga. And you're going to start with the feet at hip width, toes are pointing forward, and stand somewhere where you have a bit of room in front of you and you have a bit of room behind you. So then you step your right foot forward and you step your left foot back. So the toes of your back foot, of your left foot, they're pointing in a diagonal, and the toes of your right foot are pointing forward. Now relax your arms. Exhale. Bend your right knee, and on the inhale, bring your hands forward and all the way up. And then exhale, straighten the leg and bring the hands down. Bend your right knee again. Inhale, circle the hands forward and up. And exhale, straighten the leg and bring the hands down. One more time. Bend the right leg. Inhale, bring the hands up. And exhale, straighten the leg and bring the hands down. Take the legs together again. And place the feet straight under your hips. Step the left foot forward. And step the right foot back. So the toes of the right foot, they're pointing out. So where they end naturally, basically. And the toes of the left foot are pointing forward. Now bend your left knee. Bring the hands forward and all the way up. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten the left knee and bring the hands down. Bend the left knee. Inhale. Bring the hands forward and up. And exhale. Straighten the left knee and bring the hands down. Inhale, bend the left knee, bring the hands all the way up, and exhale, straighten the left leg, bring the hands down. Bring the feet together again, and shake out the legs. Now place your feet a little bit wider than hip width. And the toes are pointing forward. So they're no longer pointing in a diagonal, they're pointing forward. So take a look at your feet. They should be a little bit wider than the hips. And you place your hands on the back of the hips with the fingers pointing down. So the hands are on your lower back, on the back of the hips. The elbows are pointing back. And now from here, relax the back of the knees. So it feels like your knees are slightly bent. And then you start to circle the hips. So it's a very big movement. And you can imagine like you're circling a string or a bead on a string. And that your feet and the crown of the head are stable. And that the middle of the string, where the bead is making big circles. And then you circle the hips to the other side. And let the hips come to center. And relax your hands. And shake out the legs. Take a moment to stand. Feet under your hips or a little bit wider. Close your eyes again. Relax the arms. Relax the shoulders. Bring the awareness to your feet. Feel how you're standing firmly on the earth. Feel how you have found your feet. Thank you for practicing with me today. Your hands together at your heart. Namaste.